You said last week that your team needed to back it up after that victory. They didn't tonight. Your thoughts on their performance?
Yeah, just really disappointed. I think the physical parts of the game were just beaten to the punch straight away. I think we just got beaten up in that first half with and without the ball. When we carried it, we were just manhandled, put it onto our backs. Not willing to fight hard, and then on the flip side, they were pouring through us, and it's really disappointing. We have a week where everyone's writing about our DNA and we get a response, but then it's just we've got to find a way in this club to learn how to win again, and what it takes week in, week out, and that sits with me. I've got to, whether it's a personnel thing or the standards, but the club is used to this roller coaster that we're on, and we need to get off it. It lands with me.
How concerning is that lack of physicality? Because as you said, Caleb Ponga doesn't make those tackles. Mitchell Pearce or any of the other guys that are out don't make those tackles. Your first choice forward pack's out there tonight pretty much.
Yeah.
How much of a concern is that?
Yeah, huge concern. That's the part of the game that you've got to win. You've got to win the physical parts of it. It's rugby league. That's what it, That's why not everyone plays this sport. But we've got to dust ourselves off. We're going to, was it 6-day tournament? We've got to get up to Townsville now. So find a way.
That harping on the physicality, you can't coach that into the either, though, can you?
Oh, you can, yeah, of course. But we're under no illusion that we needed to start with that physicality. We need to start how we pretty much finished last week, but we just weren't willing to do it. And it seems that soon as something goes wrong or against us, it's just we capitulate a little bit, and that's being really honest.
The mental thing, you've had a lot of trouble with your starts this year, last week.
Yep.
What do you think?
I definitely think there's definitely some mental stuff there. Yeah, like I just said, if it's feeling good, it's feeling good, and if it's feeling bad, it's feeling bad for us. And we've got to find a way to get on with things. You're not always going to have things go your way, but you can still wrestle it back. And we're not willing to do that at the moment. And some of it will be personnel. There'll be some changes in this club over the next few years. I'm not going to single blokes out, but it's clear if we can't get it, then I've got to find a way to get it through recruitment.
How deeply entrenched is this in the club, Adam? You said to find a way to not perform. How long has this been going on? What does it go back to?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't speak about the past, but there's been 10 years of probably not having a whole lot of success, and there's 3 wooden spoons. So it's ingrained in us a little bit, and we've got to try and find a way to get a winning culture in there, and do what those teams that have tasted success, they know what it takes, and they're that hungry to get it back and to taste it again, then they're willing to put themselves through anything. We've got to learn that. I've seen teams in the past that I've been a part of that they leave no stone unturned in trying to go and get that success again, and I've got to try and get that in this group.
Do you see that in their training, mate? Do you see that mentality?
We prepare the same as everything that I've done at Roosters, everything I've done at Melbourne, we're the same. We prepare really well. I don't see it coming during the week. I don't see it on the bus on the way into the stadium, but then it's there.
It's only round 10, but when do you start to get a bit concerned? Adam, I think the last 8 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
You don't want to leave the run too late, obviously.
Nah, look, I'm not even talking about the results. I'd like to start with the physical parts of the game. We get that right. Take scoreboard away. We need to find a way to start with the physical parts of the game. Running hard, sticking your contact, and being really resilient defensively. Get back to that first, and results will take care of themselves. We've got to lay some pretty solid foundations in those areas of the game first before we even start to worry about going on runs.
You want more from your forwards in that regard, your leaders?
Yeah. Oh, look, I think Daniel in particular has done a good job for us this year. There's no doubt that there's you know, there's some individuals that were really off tonight that make it hard for everybody to be able to do their job. But look, it starts with your leaders. Yeah, your leaders need to lead. Their number one job is to not walk around the joint all week talking about the performance. Their number one job is to perform well. And for the most part, guys like Jaden Brayley and Daniel Sofidi and that, I feel like they are contributing to our games. I think it's more than those guys.